Once I got here at Davidson, I started thinking about this a lot more because Davidson is an example of many colleges that were established as retreat centers. They were supposed to be away from the cities. They were supposed to be away from the bustle and the sin that was characterized of cosmopolitanism, and it was built right in there in the charter and in the mission of the school. And so we do have that retreat formation notion that's embedded in so much of our educational systems. And then at the same time, the same institutions are desperate to bring in speakers or to show movies or documentaries, somehow to bring the world that students otherwise wouldn't be exposed to directly into their classrooms, so that they're forced to deal with things that are uncomfortable, that they've never heard of, that are unfamiliar and weird, perhaps. And so that back and forth. But I think that all of us need to come to terms with the fact that we are living in a very different world where we cannot really have a retreat. There is no way of just kind of bounding the class or the university away from whatever's happening everywhere else. And so you are correct. And that has continued to shape my pedagogy of what is it that students are bringing in from the world, so to speak, in a world, and what are they going back out to in the world, so that instead of treating it as what I need them to know, it becomes a sense of how are we looking to manage an ever-changing world in all these circumstances, and the fact that we have to manage that our life isn't just about the intellectual task at hand. So I totally agree with you, and it is a challenge. And I can only imagine that the seminaries are facing this in an even greater way because they take the notion of formation so seriously and so centrally to their mission that I think that's even more disruptive and difficult for them.